Welcome to New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for die-hard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. Please be sure to subscribe and like this video. Also share it with your friends. Today we're talking about the top 10 Bengals players of the 2010s. That's right, we're taking a pool of players that played in the last decade from 2010 to 2019 and giving you the top 10 Bengals players of the last decade. And kicking things off, we'll go with my honorable mentions list. These are players right outside of the top 10. And kicking things off, we have the late Cedric Benson. Had two great seasons, 2010 and 2011. He had over 1,100 scrimmage yards, 8 total touchdowns in 2010, 6 total touchdowns in 2011. Was very solid for this Bengals football team and was an instrumental part of the beginning of the Dalton Green era. And we also have to mention Domata Peko. He was there from 2010 to 2016, 7 seasons, 300 tackles, 14 sacks. He was a team captain. So you really can't forget this era without thinking about Peko and that belly rub. And third on my honorable mention list, the man, the myth, the legend, T.O. This guy was a dog when he was in the Natty. 983 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns. Also even made the NFL top 100 list after the season, coming in at 91. Much love to T.O. So that concludes our honorable mentions. And I wanted to leave a segment to discuss why I left out Chad Johnson and Carson Palmer from my top 10 list, as well as my honorable mention list. I know what you're thinking to yourself. I'm about to unsubscribe from this channel right now. Ace doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But listen to me, guys. This is based on 2010 until 2019. These guys were only there for 2010. And when you look at their 2010 season, it was really ugly. For Chad, he was a former shell of himself with 831 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. And Carson had 26 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. They weren't good. And that's why they did not make this list. Okay, y'all. Now take a woosah. We're going to get into this list. Number 10. All right, we're kicking this thing off with my man, Leon Hall. Leon Hall, to me, has to make this list. He played 6 seasons throughout this time, from 2010 to 2015, and he accounted for 12 interceptions, 52 pass deflections. He was the NFL Defensive Player of the Week in 2015. He had 2 interception touchdowns in 2012 and 2015. So my man Leon Hall definitely has to make this list. So number 10 is in the books. Let's move into number 9. My man, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon comes in at number 9. And yes, Joe Dean is in after only 3 seasons. In those 3 seasons, he's accounted for 3,800 scrimmage yards, 21 total touchdowns, and finished 3rd in the NFL in 2018 at rushing yards per game with 83.4. So yes, Joe Dean is one of the most talented running backs to ever don a Bengals uniform since Corey Dillon, and that brings him in. So let's get into number 8. Another young up-and-comer in Tyler Boyd. TB, my guy, from 2016 to 2019, 4 seasons, 2,986 scrimmage yards and 15 touchdowns. Boyd has been known for his big plays, such as his 4th and goal this past season against Miami. And of course, we know Ravens fans will never forget 4th and 12. So of course, Tyler Boyd has to come in on the top 10. So next we're moving on to number 7. And this was one of my favorite players to ever put on stripes, Reggie Nelson. And Reginald was a dog when he was in stripes from 2010 to 2015. 6 seasons, 2 Pro Bowls, 8 interceptions in 2015 alone, 21 total interceptions during that time from 2010 to 2015, 462 tackles in 6 seasons, and was on the NFL's top 100 list in 2016. Also made 2nd team All-Pro in 2015 and was a team captain. He's got to make the list. So with that being said, Reggie Nelson is your number 7 guy. Let's get into number 6. This man was a complete monster. Vontaze Burfict. From 2012 to 2018, he gave you 7 seasons, blood, sweat, and tears, 604 tackles, 8.5 sacks, 5 interceptions, a top 100 appearance in 2014 at number 53, a 2013 Pro Bowl, a AFC 2013 Defensive Player of the Week, 2013 NFL tackle leader with 171 combined tackles, and a second-team All-Pro in 2013, and probably the most exciting Bengals moment you ever had in your life when he picked off the Steelers. What would have been the Bengals' first playoff win in over 20 years. But unfortunately, we didn't get it. But number 5, top five, kicking it off, Employee 96, Carlos Dunlap. And Los has played for us this entire decade, from 2010 until now. He gave you 10 seasons, 81.5 sacks, a non-offensive touchdown, 2 Pro Bowls in 2015 and 2016. This man won 5 NFL Players of the Week in 2019, 2017, 2015, and 2012. In 2016, he made the NFL Top 100 at number 70. In his rookie year, he made the NFL All-Rookie Team. Carlos Dunlap, definitely in my top 5, and he better be in yours. Oh yeah, how could I forget? The official Bengals sack leader of all time. Number 4. This is where it started to get hot and heavy, but you can't have number 4 without number 14, Andy Dalton. Now, yes, Ace has been a huge Andy Dalton critic, I'm not gonna lie, but you would have to be crazy to discount the 9 seasons that Andy Dalton had with 31,594 passing yards, the Bengals all-time passing leader, 226 total touchdowns, 3 Pro Bowls in 2011, 2014, and 2016. Only didn't make 2015 because he got hurt. 3-time NFL Player of the Week, 2-time NFL Player of the Month, 2016 NFL Top 100, number 35. And in 2015, he had the number 2 quarterback passer rating for the 2015 season, 24 game-winning drives within that span of 9 seasons, 20 comebacks. With that resume, he's got to be in the top 5. And now we're really getting into it, people. Thanks for being on this journey. But number 3, my man, Bigwig, Andrew Whitworth, from 2010 to 2016. He gave you 7 seasons. First team All-Pro in 2015. Second team All-Pro in 2014. 3 Pro Bowls. 1 NFL Top 100 appearance at number 67. PFF All-Pro second team 2010 and 2014. Where will we be without Bigwig? Let's be real, when it comes to talking left tackles with the Bengals, he might only come second to Anthony Munoz, a Hall of Famer. That is why Bigwig takes in the first top 3 spot. We interrupt this programming to help New Stripe City raise funds for this channel. Who dey? New Stripe City community, I am glad to announce that I am a proud partner with Fanatics, an NFL officially licensed merchandising company. What does this mean? This means that you can get any kind of apparel, legit hats, draft hats, jerseys. This AJ Green jersey is $59.99 right now. Check it out. All you have to do to support the channel and to support me is to look at the links in the description that I post. Click on them. Once you go and open a new page, it'll bring up that specific item. All you have to do is purchase the item. Like this AJ Green $59.99 Color Rush jersey. It's a lick and it's real. It's real. It's legit. So all you have to do is go through that, check out, make your purchase, and you will be helping out New Stripe City. New Stripe City is also partnered with Amazon as well. So check out the links in the bio with the Joe Exotic shirt. Get you some cool stuff, especially with the draft coming up. You gotta be fresh, right? We gotta be fresh for this draft. So check out the Tiger King inspired Joe Burrow, Joe Exotic shirt. Link is in the bio. All you have to do is click my link, make your purchase, and you help grow this channel of New Stripe City. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. And now, the moment that you all been waiting for, the number 2 pick on my top 10 list, Gino Atkins, This was a tough one, man. It was a tough one between these last two guys because Gino Atkins, from 2010 until now, he gave you 75.5 sacks, 100 tackles for loss, 227 solo tackles, 171 quarterback hits. He was a 6-time NFL Top 100 member, a 2-time first-team AP All-Pro member from 2012 and 2015, a second-team All-Pro AP member for 2011, PFF's first-team All-Pro multiple years, 2011, 2012, 2015, 2017, 3-time Sporting News All-Pro first team, 2012, 2015, 2016, the 14th active NFL player right now in sacks. He was a 2-time NFL Player of the Week and is considered by most to be a lock for the Hall of Fame. And that's why I almost picked him number 1. That's why. But number 1, what you've been waiting for. You could probably guess it right now. And you're right. I even ran a poll on this on Twitter with some of these matchups. And AJ Green ended up winning 66% to 34%. And he is my number 1 guy and the number 1 Bengal for the past decade. Because in 9 seasons, he gave you 602 receptions, 9,000 yards from scrimmage, 63 touchdowns, 7 Pro Bowls. He was a 2-time AP All-Pro for the second team on 2012 and in 2013. He was a PFF All-Pro for those same years. 2011 NFL All-Rookie Team. 2012 NFL Top 100 at number 77. 2013 he was on the NFL Top 100 at number 13. 2014 he was on the NFL Top 100 at 9. 2015 he was on the NFL Top 100 at 37. 2016 he was on the NFL Top 100 at 16. 2017 he was on the NFL Top 100 at 17. 2018, he made it to 22. In 2019, he didn't even play, and he was still on the list. And he was the NFL Player of the Week in 2015, the NFL Player of the Month in 2015, and he's 5th right now in active NFL receivers and receiving touchdowns, right? Crazy, because he already missed a year last year. So I really enjoyed doing this, and what really made me pick AJ Green over Gino Atkins, because you could go either way, was the fact that you've seen the impact on what happens to the Bengals when they don't have him. It's no coincidence that in his absence, the Bengals have struggled. And with him missing the whole seasons, the Bengals ended up with the number 1 draft pick. So that is why AJ Green is the number 1 Bengal of this past decade. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to comment and subscribe and let me know what you guys thought about this video. And please remember to support the channel by checking out some of those links in the description. And as usual, I'll leave you with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.